Hi everyone, masofdas here, and we're looking at a video I've already done this year where I did my own anticipated games of 2024, where I tried to do with dates back at the end of March and end of Q1. We're coming up to the end of Q2, just a load of summer showcases and stuff. Nintendo's still to come, so this in theory could change soon, but I thought as I'm off and I got time to do this, I'm going to do it. On the previous list, Stellar Blade was on there, that's come out. Endless Ocean has come out. I've not picked up after the reviews. We've seen one of the games on the list still on this new one, and there's a few things like Lost Records still not got a date. No Rest of the Wicked is out on early access, still no date for PC, and Plucky Squire is got no date yet. I'm feeling that might be at Nintendo, seeing it wasn't at the Volver only thing. I feel we may get a date there. So then we're going to go, everything on this list has a date in 2024, so there's no like it's meant to be coming 2024, there's no 2025, there's nothing that has no dates so whatsoever. Like Perfect Dark looks really good, that had no dates whatsoever. That could be like a 2026 game, for instance. So we're going to list in date order, so the last game isn't my most anticipated game or anything like that, sort of thing, and the first one isn't my least anticipated. You know, going in date order of the games that are going to be coming in 2024. And the first one is Concord, which may be a bit of a surprise. This is coming the 23rd of August. There is a beta in July. I have pre-ordered it digitally, 35 quid digital, which I don't think is too bad for a multiplayer only game like Helldivers was that. And you get 4 beta access, which I've given one to Dave, Craig, Andy and Jay from Gmamer, and that because played, I think they might play some more of this multiplayer like we played Overwatch back in the day, for instance. And I quite like the look of this because I like Destiny Crucible, and it kind of looks like that but with a hero shooter mix. If the beta is really bad, I'll like cancel my pre-order or what sort of thing, but at the moment it's got a date. It's August. I left off some 2 July games that are possible because they're pretty soon, sort of thing as well. Next one, and this only just snuck in. It was on the last list but didn't have a date. It now has a date, and it got a date of this morning of 29th of August, so really close to Concord, this one, but this is obviously a JRPG from Square Enix, and this is Visions of Mana, which is looking really good. I'm really hoping Square, when they're saying like they want to put quality titles out, this is one of them, because I feel a couple of years ago this would have come out and been not very good. I would still like that because I've liked things like Valkyria Elysium from Square, for instance, but I think it would fall into that sort of calibre of game from Square's. It looks like they're putting a lot of time and effort into this, so hopefully that is good. Next one is also coming August. It's 30th of August, so only a day later. Visions of Mana, Star Wars Outlaws, which Ubisoft title in Star Wars universe. It's apparently it's going to be like 30 hours long. That was new news today. Yeah, and it's looking quite good. So that's going to be quite a mixture in August of those 3 games. Again, this is the stuff with dates. Obviously, there's loads more coming in 2024. Next we got Astrobot, which is like the big thing in the state of play. Can't wait for this. It's hopefully going to be really good. I've been back to the built-in one of PS5 because it gets some new trophies, and I even did the first level, redid the first level, even getting that new trophy. This is so cool, with obviously all the cool PlayStation characters and stuff like that. This is coming the 6th of September, so early September, not that long after Star Wars Outlaws, for instance. Will be having a PlayStation 5 Pro by then, because this is looking really good. So, like, if is this Pro footage, if it's standard PS5, like, what's it going to look like on the Pro, if that is a true thing. But yeah, I can't wait for this one. And then we got Space Marine 2, which is the 9th of September. This was in the previous trailer, and it had a date, previous video I should say, and it had a date at the time. It's still got a date, still adding it in. This is a new trailer where it's showing you some multiplayer action. Looks really good. Then we got Silent Hill 2 Remake, which some of you know me, think this might be a bit of a surprise, because I'm not big on Konami, but and it did not look good in State of Play, which is this trailer from, but they did a transmission afterwards, and they showed about half an hour of gameplay, and we were going through the hospital and stuff like that, and it looked much better. And again, trying to get things with dates. There's, like I said, there's only 2 other games with dates that had my interest, which was Legendary Heroes Trails from Daybreak, which is like the very start of July, and Path of the Goddess is the Capcom game, which seems to be digital only. So they're the only other team games that made it, and I think out of these 3 of like Silent Hill, maybe the other one I would drop, or Concord, I think Silent Hill and Concord is ones I would sooner play over those 2, even though I'm looking forward to Daybreak being like a new Trails game. Then we got Metaphor ReFantasio. This again was also in the old video. This now has the date, and it is the 11th of October. So yeah, that isn't that long after Silent Hill 2. Like, the games are gonna plan. Now we're getting dates for stuff. It is gonna be like that, a game a week or 2 games a week, sort of thing. We've now got another Sega title in the here in the list. Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. This is like a remake when they added Shadow in. I know it's not like Silent Hill 2, which is a ground up like proper remake. This is more of like a remaster with new content. I'm not really sure how you would describe it, sort of thing. Me and Dave argue quite often what's a remaster, what's a remake, and stuff like that. This is one of those ones where definitely iffy the thing, but playing as Shadow should be really cool, and that's why it makes it, because Shadow is great, and Generations is a great game anyway, so it makes it more over like a Path of the Goddess, because I know what I'm going to get, and what I'm going to get I'm going to really enjoy of this game. And then we got from the Xbox show, not an actual Xbox game, so a lot of the Xbox stuff did not have dates, so again that's why they didn't make it, if you're like wondering where it is, like an Avowed or an indie for instance. This did have a date, it's coming to all formats, even the Switch at some point later. It's coming the 29th of October, and that's Life is Strange Double Exposure, which is Max is back, so this is kind of like the true sequel, but yeah, we already obviously had Life is Strange 2, so I guess they couldn't really call it that, sort of thing. But yeah, big fan of the series, and cool to get a new one named playing as Max again. And then the last one on the list is Assassin's Creed Shadows. I don't think this was on the list last time. I think last time it might have still been Assassin's Creed Red. So yeah, this is Shadow. This is coming the 15th of November. We do have a lot of games in the Japan setting at the moment, like of this sort of time period. They do vary by a couple hundred years, just as obviously the time period thing, but this style of like samurais and stuff in Japan, yeah, this is really cool. And again, a bit of surprise for a few of you, if you know me, having 2 Ubisoft games on the list. But yeah, one's Star Wars and one's in this Japanese setting. So if you, again, know me, I like Star Wars and this, like this setting. Ghost of Tsushima is great. Rise of Ronin, really good as well, which we may come to in a later video, going up maybe this week as well from me. But anyway, I've been masofdas. What are you looking forward to in 2024? And like I said, this is stuff with dates. I might do this video again after Q3, like what's still to come in like October, November, December, especially if more things will get dates. Nintendo's still got to have a Nintendo Direct. PlayStation 5 Pro, people still think it's this year. We've had nothing on that, so it's certainly going to have a showcase. Gamescom, Tokyo Game Show, so there's loads more events where we could get dates for a load of cool things and that. And like I said, what are you looking forward to? I'll see you again.